Ready?
I'm ready. Thank you.
Hey, everyone. This is Jean Andrus, the Menopause Guru, and I'm here today with Ulrika Karlsson. And Ulrika is an intuitive empath with a history of being depressed and suicidal. She came to a point where she had to choose between life or death. Today, Ulrika shares her experiences and embodied wisdom from her heart with nearly 30 years of experience of traditional Western and Eastern holistic disciplines. Her work as a spiritual healer, medicine woman, international author, reader of the Akashic Records, and yoga teacher slash therapist takes her around the globe, and she works with men and women of different ages from all fields of life. Welcome, Ulrika. That quite an impressive list of things that you work with. And today, I brought you in here today to specifically talk about hormone yoga. And this is a discipline that you've pioneered in, and it's about helping us as women rebalance our hormones, whether we're in premenopause, in our reproductive years, perimenopause, or postmenopause. And today we want to specifically talk about how it works and what it looks like and why
Thank
it's
you,
different
Jean.
from other versions of yoga.
Yes, thank you. And thank you for having me. And thank you, you who are listening. Thank you. So I have nearly, as you said, 30 years of experience of holistic disciplines and yoga. And I come from a background with a very physical kind of yoga. And when I started, this was the only thing that was on the market. But for us as women, we tend to have more of the yin energy. We all have yin and yang within us. That's the polarity of life. That's like day and night, the sun and the moon, etc., the feminine and the masculine. So we all have it, regardless of gender. But as a feminine in a female body, we tend to have more of the yin energy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of yoga in the Western world have also been distorted and wrongly, just like an exercise or like a stretch or with a lot of advanced postures. And if you have a lot of pain and traumas in body, mind, or spirit, this is too heavy for you. It's too much of the yang, of the fire energy. And due to all this yang energy, it causes separation and an imbalance of our feminine hormones, right? So it's like a disconnection, like from our ovaries, our adrenals, thyroid, thymus, etc. So hormone yoga, I explored and developed through a lot of different holistic practices where we use sound, we use breathing techniques, we use specific niched positions that is not about big positions or in a flow, but that are very intuitively regarding on who is in front of me. What is it, an individual, is it a group, etc. So I intuitively pick up the imbalances, and the hormone yoga is about to balance the hormones, obviously happy hormones, right?
Mm-hmm.
But also to increase the inner communication of like our yoni, our ovaries, adrenals, etc. Because in the Western world today, we can see a lot of people with a lot of different symptoms, right? Everything is in the hormone system, like a lot of, when we are hungry, we want to go to sleep, when we are horny, etc. But so many of us, we are imbalanced. There's no juiciness. There's no communication between in the hormonal system. So I can have symptoms like from my thyroid. And then I get treated locally here on the thyroid by like medications or whatever. But the root cause might be somewhere else. That's only where the symptoms are. So hormone yoga also aims to know where is the root cause and to heal it, to balance it, and then the other hormones will follow, right?
Right.
So it's about addressing the root cause of the disimbalance, the disharmony, etc., in our hormonal system.
That's awesome. And so how would someone experience it differently than say, and I never recommend Bikram for anybody in menopause because if he causes hot flashes for you, guess what Bikram does? Uh, but how would somebody experience it differently than the typical yoga class that one might go to at their local YMCA?
So a big thing, there are like three things. We work a lot with the breath. We work a lot with parts of ourselves that we really rare have a communication consciously with.
Mhm.
Second, we also use our voice, like mantra, to enhance the communication between these organs. And four, like it's very, very subtle movements. So it's not about big postures, advanced postures. Everybody can do it. And even
So it's
if
very
you can't do
accessible.
it physically, you can do it, with your intention, with your breath, and with your
Mm,
where your focus goes. So it's really, really different. It's more like a transformational journey than what people believe that yoga are. But yoga again only refers to the word of connection, to be connected.
mhm.
And so hormone yoga is a way to be connected in your hormonal system, but also regulate the nervous system, right?
That's
So
awesome.
there's many, many differences. So if you try hormone yoga the way that I teach it, it's very warm, it's very embracing, it can be challenging. I'm not saying, because we have a lot of stuff that is stored in yoni and ovaries, etc. So we have a lot of suppressed emotions in these areas. But it's very nurturing, it's very warm, the energy is warm, it's very potent, even though that it's very subtle.
That sounds wonderful. And for those of you who would like to experience a little bit of this, in just a few minutes, Ulrika is going to give us a demonstration. Me playing the part of the person who is the class person, and Ulrika practice as herself, the teacher. So thank you so much for tuning in today. And I'd love for you to visit Ulrika's site, but I'd also love to invite you to a workshop that we are doing together on February 18th at 10 in the morning Eastern time, Eastern US time. Ulrika will be tuning in from Europe, and she'll be leading us through approximately 60-minute class in hormonal yoga. And I'd love to have you join us for that. Thank you so much for explaining this, and stay tuned, everyone, for a short demo.
Thank you. And I just want to say it's really like a 90 or 2 hours workshop,
Okay.
because
Okay.
yes, sorry.
I will, let's see, we'll figure that out.
Yes,
So plan on being here for 2 hours. We're going to be doing about 90 minutes of yoga. Is that right?
yes,
Now,
at least.
remember that sounds, I mean, I'm sitting here thinking about the yoga class I just did at my fitness studio. And I'm like, could I do 90 minutes? Just did 60 and I was wiped out. This is very gentle, very easy on your body, and very comforting to your soul. So we'll see you on the 18th, and we'll see you in just a couple of minutes with a much shorter demo. Thanks so much.